Welcome to Simple Watch Talks. My name is Mosti. Let me tell you, this one is very special. I'm using a movement that I've never used before. This is the Seiko NH36 movement with all Arabic day date wheels. It can display both the day of the week and the date of the month. I know a lot of people do not like swapping rotors on their builds because it might be bad for the self-winding performance. I will still go ahead and swap the rotor on this one. If it offends you, please let me know by leaving a comment. Side note, I finally learned how to use a screwdriver properly, so we're making great progress on this channel. I like to install the rotor following the Seiko NH series service book guidelines, but I think you can do with popping it in any position as long as you take care not to break the moving parts under the rotor. This is the beautiful dial I picked for this build. It's a champagne gold Arabic numerals dial with a large window to accommodate the day date feature of this watch. The way it shimmers under my studio light is magical, and I love it. Before it can be installed on the movement, I have to remove the dial feet I'm pointing at right now. Looking at it from the side, we can see there are some remains left. This will cause the dial not to sit flush on the movement, and I need to file it down using my oversized filing tool. Trust me, I'm gonna finally get that Dremel anytime now. It's important to keep everything clean. There's a lot of metal filing and debris that will ruin the movement, and considering how much these cost nowadays, I do not want that, so I use my air blower to do the job. I do make sure the dial is sitting flush on the movement after I carefully push them against each other. This is the beautiful gold accented cathedral handset that I chose for this watch. And this is Play-Doh for adult watch enthusiasts. I push down the hour hand first after I make sure the invisible hands are in the midnight position. I do check the watch from the side to make sure the hour hand is not bent or scratching the dial, and it's looking very good. Same thing for the minute hand. There's a distinct and satisfying click when it's in place. Again, viewing from the side is important to make sure nothing is bent or scratching the hour hand. For the second hand, I equip my eye loop and get down low. You can see my chin resting on the table as I install this one. It needs a lot of patience, but the more I do it, the better I get at it. So I managed to place it nice and gently without any bends. And that's a win in my book. By the way, if you find this video useful or entertaining, please leave a like and consider subscribing to the channel. I'm always looking for unique builds I can share with you, so it means the world to me when you are here and watching. I'm preparing the movement and dial for the watch case, so I go ahead and remove the temporary stem. The logo on this blue box belongs to Namoki Mods, who is the sponsor of today's video. They didn't pay me to make this video, but they allowed me to go in their store and pick the parts for free. So a huge thank you to them for this collaboration. What Namoki doesn't know is that this is the watch I'll be wearing in my wedding ceremony. So it's a very precious watch for my special lady and I. If you're looking for great quality watch parts with designs that you can't find anywhere else, check out the links in the video description. It is not cheap, but it's great value for the money in my opinion. This massive red tool is a crystal press. I've never pressed a crystal into a case before, so it is the first time and you will see evidence of that very shortly. Spoiler alert, I do not know how to use this tool at all. So I start by setting the case down, and then I unwrap the sapphire crystal that has up conveniently marked on it. Now look at this and see if something looks wrong. Go ahead. I'll give you a few seconds. Did you catch it? The top part of the press is not supposed to be this metal thingy, and I was supposed to remove it and put the white plastic pushers instead. I kept it in and kept pressing, but the crystal wouldn't go in place. I almost ruined this beautiful build by not researching how this thing works, so hopefully you learn from my mistake. I stop what I'm doing and start again, this time using the correct top part of the press. It wasn't without a cost, because this left a scratch in the top right corner of the crystal that I'll show you in a bit. I really think the process of fitting the crystal is simple, but my unprepared, overconfident self made it so complicated. I'm yet to learn a lot about this, so I'm looking forward to my next crystal fitting. Stay tuned for that. After gently cleaning the crystal, I go ahead and place the case on the movement. And look at that, I can already see how this watch will look like and I'm so excited. I'm not done yet. This is definitely one of my least favorite steps, but I gotta get this one over the finish line. I need to cut the stem to the size of the case, so I screw in the crown and push it inside the barrel. Now that I have the measurement, I can mark the part that needs cutting. I never get this right, by the way, so most of the time it's always 2 or more cuts before it's good to go. As expected, I got it way off the first time, so I could just cut a bit more and try it again. And this time it's perfect. I unscrew the crown again and apply this blue glue called Loctite. This will guarantee the crown won't accidentally detach from the stem. I also make sure to wipe off any excess glue as it shouldn't get inside the watch barrel or the movement. If this gasket is well lubricated and installed, it will repel many things I don't want inside my watch, like liquids and dust. I gently place it and screw in the display case back. This will make the watch slightly thicker, but it earns style points only if the stock rotor is replaced, at least in my opinion. And this is it. I finished assembling my wedding watch. This is actually the watch I wore to my wedding ceremony, and I'm so happy with it. The TV style case, the high quality beautiful bracelet, and the absolutely stunning champagne dial make it look vintage and premium. Just look at that dial and hands combination, as well as the all Arabic indices and day date window. It's so charming and unique in its own way. There is that small scratch in the top right corner, but I don't think it's that bad. The back of the watch is as mesmerizing as the front, with that amazing pattern on the gold rotor. I just love it. It is looking great on the wrists. I'm wearing it a bit too tight here and thinking about making it a bit loose, but it wears very comfortable. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like and consider subscribing to the channel. Again, a huge thank you to Namoki Mods for sponsoring this video. Check out the links in the video description if you're interested in very high quality watch parts. And if you want to see more awesome builds, check out this Pilot GMT watch on the screen right now. Thank you so much for watching.